Hi, I'm Jonah Kramer. I'm in year 11 and I'm from Halcyon London International School.
My name's Nicole Schwartz. I'm also from Halcyon London International School and I'm 15. Today we've just been interviewing some engineers and PhD students and just different people who work in TWI.
We've sort of gained a good insight into what especially working here would be like or being a student. And we had quite a nice tour around the campus, just seeing what it is they do here. And
we learned a lot about people's journeys and how work experience or apprenticeships or different things in general have led them to where they are now, and how we can move forward in the future to find where younger people want to go.
And we've picked up some valuable advice from those people.
So I think my advice to young people is probably try everything until you find out what you like. I would say, and be willing to fail. Doesn't matter whether you go out and you spend a year doing something and you don't enjoy it, you've learnt that you don't enjoy it. So I would just say, get as many part-time jobs, as much work experience as possible, and then that will help you decide your career in the future. Hi, I'm Warren. I'm a Senior Innovation Project Leader at TWI.
So what attracted you to TWI and what do you like about working?
I worked for a company that previously worked with TWI, and I heard about TWI's capability and so on, and ended up applying for a job and obviously got accepted. The thing I love about TWI is the ability to do whatever you want. Because we do a lot of research, effectively if you come up with an idea, you can run with that and take that as a project.
And Warren, what inspires you?
I think creating change in the world, like new products, new services, things like that. So I'm inspired to make a difference, increasing productivity, things like that. So solving problems that I guess the world faces as a whole.
And you mentioned you were a mechanic to start off.
Yeah.
What kind of is different between that and this that you like or dislike?
So I started my career as a mechanic working for Volkswagen. So a very hands-on job, and I really enjoyed it, but I knew that there was more and that I could progress further. So I didn't go to university before doing that. I ended up going to university after, studying motorsport engineering, and ended up now becoming more in kind of the corporate world. I think the difference is, for me now, I'm office-based, but previously was hands-on, and in all honesty, that's the only major difference, is that rather than build things by hand, I build things on a computer.
What's the most rewarding thing right now for you working at TWI?
I think it's working with companies that are making that difference. So every single day I'm on the phone talking to people, finding out what they're interested in, what they're developing, and in some scenarios trying to get the money to develop it further. So the most rewarding thing is when I'm able to get that company £1 million or something like that to develop that technology, which I know now will make a change in the world. So I didn't go to university straight away, and I think if I had, it would have been a big mistake for me personally, because I needed to go out into the real world to try different things. As I said, I worked in retail, I worked in engineering to figure out what I want to do.
So what do you think TWI is looking for in maybe students looking for work experience, or who want to maybe be a mechanic or an engineer?
I think it's a love for technology. Anyone that has a passion for playing with things, in all honesty. And if you've got that, then no matter what you're working on, you'll love doing it.
How does TWI adjust the training program to make it more accessible to students or apprentices looking for work experience?
So there are different levels at which you can enter TWI. The earliest kind of stage is apprenticeship, and as I said previously, a lot of people can come onto that. It's maybe 10 or 15 apprentices per year. So we go in at that level. Then after you graduate, we've got another kind of, not necessarily a graduate training program, but we take on a lot of graduates. And we also sponsor postgraduate, so master's degrees and PhDs. TWI will sponsor them. So I think by doing so, we're helping people get into engineering and really encouraging.
As of now, how does having people in the apprenticeship program enrich what you do at TWI?
I think it's really important because it's the next generation of engineers. For sustainability, you have to recruit people early on and train them up, because otherwise there's a huge gap and you just end up with people that are only senior within the company getting ready to retire. So I think crucial to the development of a company.
And would TWI be looking for maybe have people come in, maybe students come in for work experience? Is that something you would be looking for in the future?
Yeah, we do. So I've had students from 15 come and work with me for a week or 2 weeks on their work experience. So TWI is very open to that, and I think that's an important part of our STEM outreach program, is that we're trying to encourage people to come into TWI to see what engineering is about.
I think that's all of our questions.
Well, thank you for the interview.
Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure.